Hey everyone, this is Regina here. Welcome to the third episode of the HPR podcast. Today, we are just here today with three people, including myself. We are here with... Introduce yourselves, guys.
I'm Lily Snow.
And I'm Scarlet Weasley.
I am doing good at this. I'm in the swing of things. I like this. Because the first time I was stuttering, the second time I was now I'm like butter.
A+.
Butter and a roll. Let's start. Okay, as you already seen in the description below, today we are going to be talking about Role-Playing 101. Now, we in this podcast, we will be discussing the 4 different types of role-playing. Well, is there technically 4?
Technically,
There's technically
in a way.
4. But there's technically more. Yeah, there's 4 main ones that I and most of us put in account as the types of role players and the type of role play you do. I'm going to talk about the do's and don'ts of role playing, and lastly, we will be talking about the new group chat system I want to take in effect, because I saw a post the other day that was 3 days old on the on a post that was recently featured, and I want to talk about it because I feel as if it's actually pretty important, and I've been trying to work on it for a while, and we're gonna talk about that. Who's that? I want to be okay.
That was someone else joining and then left.
Yeah, they're like here and they're not here. I don't know. So
well then,
today. Also, before we start anything, can we please give a round of applause for the Harry Potter Roleplaying Amino turning 1 year old on July 4th.
I'm the only one clapping. Okay, there we go.
We are officially 1 year old. We're still pooping and peeing on ourselves, but we're still doing something good with our lives. And I am proud of that. I have only been on here since October of last year, but I have grown, and this community has made me grow into a new person. And I'm happy about that. So, let's get started, shall we?
Yes.
So first we will be talking about the 4 types of role plays. Now, the 4 types of role players. The first type is the free verse. The second type is the semi-literate. The third type is the literate. And the 4th type is the advanced literate. Now, we will go to Scarlet Knight, to talk about the free verse.
Hold on. Responding to a roleplay. Okay. When you roleplay while doing a podcast.
Exactly.
Oops. Well, it fits. So, okay, so free verse. I hate this one so much with the brain passion.
I believe that we all hate this one in a way.
Yeah, it's basically the way for beginners. Well, most beginners, but there's some that start out doing semi-lit. But it's basically where you use either asterisks or dashes for actions that are usually like asterisk walks, asterisk, to show that the person's walking. And then you just, when your character's speaking, you just type what they're speaking. There's no like quotations or anything. And it's usually really short, like 1 line, 1 to like 3 lines technically. And is usually in first person or second person. I've seen it done in second person, which I don't even understand how someone can roleplay in second person. Like, to be honest.
Wait,
but
explain that.
Second person, like they say, you walked up to so-and-so and said hi. Stuff like that.
Isn't that basically controlling a character?
Yes.
No, like they have it be as their OC, but they say you instead of like he, she,
or
they.
I.
Yeah.
Okay, that's confusing, but I can somewhat see that.
Yeah. I've met a few people that roleplay like that, and I'm just like, how? But yeah, that's the illiterate role-playing style.
Don't say it that it is, but don't say it that mean.
I didn't mean to say it mean. Oops.
Because they usually never say like things like I walk, I do things. It's just walks.
Yeah, there's some people that just say walks, and then there's other people that go, I walk down the street and wave.
I don't mind that.
Hello. I'm like, if you're gonna do that, why don't you just say, she walked down the street and waved and said hello?
No, I speak in first person. When I do roleplaying, I speak in first person.
I don't like first. Yeah, I use third person. Third person past tense.
A lot of people use third person.
Yeah, because it's easier. It's basically like writing a story.
Yeah, but I don't know. I just feel like I am doing this, and I do this, I do that. It's much better. For me at least, because
yeah,
I don't know. And now we'll have
Lily.
They all sound the same.
Yeah.
Okay, Maya and Lily sound the same, even though Lily is older than everyone.
Yeah.
So Lily will be talking to us about what semi-literate is.
Okay, so I use semi-literate role-playing all the time, where it's, like Scarlett said, writing a book in third person, where I never use I never use like any other formats of expressing me. I always put Lily does this, and it's super detailed. Sorry, someone joined and then exit out of the chat again. And basically the normal amount of lines for semi-literate is like 3 to 5 usually, but sometimes people say 5 for like literate role plays, but around semi-literate it's usually 3 sentences or more.
Yeah, it's basically what it is usually 3 to 5 sentences for a semi-literate or for a semi-literate person. And so we're basically, and the last two are advanced and regular literate. Literate is usually like a normal paragraph, which is around 7 to 10 sentences. At least where I am, it's around 7 to 10 sentences per response, or even more. And they usually use it in first or third person. And yeah, that's really it. And the same thing as, and it's very similar to advanced literate, because advanced literate is just 10 plus. If that makes sense in the same way.
Yeah, it makes sense.
Now, since we already discussed what the 4 types of role-playing are, we can move on to the do's and do nots. Okay?
Alright.
So, what to you guys are do's and do nots of role-playing as a whole? What is the first thing you do?
You breathe.
No. No, like, what is the first thing? Like, you...
Like when setting up a roleplay?
Yeah, when you open up, when you want to roleplay with someone, what is the first thing you do?
I send them my roleplay requirements and assume that they read it. But apparently people don't read it when I send it to them. If you guys saw my post about me ranting.
Yeah, I saw that, and I read it, and I liked it, because it was pretty true.
Oh my god, I hate people. No offense to people. But
I hate when people, know that you're like a certain way. Like, I'm literate, but I'm like in between semi-literate and literate, because I will make at least three lines, but also I will also do 10 plus.
Yeah. Like, someone requested an RP with me yesterday, so I was like, here's my roleplay requirements. And they're like, okay. And I was like, okay. So we send each other our OCs, and then, what are you eating? My cat's eating something. Hold on. Dude, that's from the dresser! Okay. You got a piece of wood off my dresser. What the frick? So, what was I? Oh. So then I go and I'm like, okay, can you play Fed as the canon character that you're gonna play, and I'll play whatever character you want me to play. And she left the freaking chat. I'm like, dude, what? But yeah, that's the first thing I do is send someone my roleplay requirements and assume that they read it.
I also don't like when you get a free verse person. And
yeah,
you are a literate person, because it pisses me off when
Yes.
I type. It pisses me off so much when I type like a whole paragraph and a half, and you're just like, I laughed. I'm like,
yeah, like there's someone on a different community that they don't write, like, they don't do free verse, but they don't do semi-lit either. They do like 2 sentences or something, and I'm just like, I haven't responded yet because I don't know what to do.
what
Yeah.
Because I write so much.
I don't know. It's just like I usually get like the people who don't want to put any effort into the roleplay, so I'm just like,
Yes.
Yeah, like he didn't put any effort into it, and I'm like, dude, I want
are we talking
paragraphs.
We're talking about different types of role playing.
And what are the do's and don'ts of roleplaying as a whole?
Yeah.
I see.
Yeah.
So, like Scarlet,
Yes.
where I'm actually role playing with somebody, and I put like 4 paragraphs, and all I get is he's looking on the he's looking to the roof and thinking of life.
What?
I can't
That's
reply
just-
to that.
How do you reply to that? Like,
Exactly. It's like
It's just like I usually
the
say
hell?
when I usually get that, I usually be like, can you write more, so I can reply to it, because I don't know how to reply to your response.
yeah.
And sometimes they leave. Sometimes they get pissed off because they're like, why can't you respond to it? I'm like, because you said 1 sentence.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I said like a whole paragraph and a half, and you can't respond with more than a paragraph? Like,
Yeah, like, I absolutely hate that.
I mean, even if you're just gonna respond with a sentence, at least make it an open-ended sentence so people can actually respond to it.
yes.
Yeah.
Or I hate when,
Yes.
or as I've said before, I like to basically write almost speeches in a way. And I hate when I write one of my beautiful speeches and then I get, she wasn't listening.
Oh my
And I'm
gosh,
just like-
that would piss me off so bad.
I'm like, so your character wasn't listening to me? So I didn't, I
Like-
said all of that, typed all of that, wasted my life for that response.
Oh my
Me.
And I'm just like, okay, that's cool. I'm gonna leave. I'm gonna leave.
Yep.
And I'm gonna not come back because you pissed me off then. So yeah. Or I hate when speaking more directly into the Harry Potter roleplaying do's and don'ts, don't cast unforgivable spells.
Exactly. Like,
Or
if you're
don't-
in Hogwarts,
yeah.
just don't.
Like, don't.
Wait, there are people who roleplay who will cast unforgivable curses?
Oh, you
Yeah.
haven't. You weren't here last time, were you? Oh, you know you knew. Welcome everyone,
Oh, I wasn't
Alex
there last
B.
time. What's going on?
Welcome, Alex. Everyone, say
Hello.
hi, Alex.
Hi, Alex.
Hello.
Greeting it.
And
Hello.
hello. And you didn't hear the story about how I'm gonna call out a person, but she's my friend now. I'm gonna call out Samantha Malfoy. If you already know who she is, I believe some of you might
Yeah.
know who she is.
Yes.
I'm
I
gonna call
tried
it some
role-playing with it, it went.
I'm gonna call out her. I love her dearly. She's my friend now, but we weren't friends. We were enemies at one point, and I didn't like her because she cast an unforgivable spell towards my character, and
Oh, jeez.
she went to Azkaban and she miraculously came back.
What?
Like,
What the heck?
like 2 minutes later, she miraculously came back, and I was just
There's
like,
no breaking out of Azkaban.
they're like, why are you back? And she was like, oh, because someone, I'm like friends with like one of the people at Azkaban, and they said I was free to go.
The only people that are in Azkaban are Dementors, and once in a while, like, 2 people.
I was just like,
What?
and then she got pissed off in like OOC when she was like, I was trying to get people to take me to Azkaban, but none of y'all would. So I just got someone to take me out. I was just like, why are you still here though? You should be still here. You should be in Azkaban for the rest of your life. You can play another character, yeah, but still. Go ahead.
What are you doing? My cat is gonna eat me. Ah! Frick.
Okay.
Sorry. Didn't mean to shout.
You're fine. So I'm just
You're
like,
fine.
I was okay with it. I was like, okay, it's cool, but yeah, that's my story. That's also a do not do in the community at all, because it pisses me off when I see people doing it like willy-nilly and then they don't get penalized for it. Sure enough, if I see someone in my group cast a unforgivable spell and around people, I sure enough will play. I don't care if I don't play other characters, I will sure enough play somebody from Azkaban to come get her and get her out of the chat completely. Especially if I made the chat. Oof.
Yeah.
Especially if you make the chat. No, I'm playing as somebody from Azkaban, and I'm like, okay, you're gone, bye. And it might be a controversial thing, but I really don't care. It pisses me off when people do that, and you're gonna piss me off if you do it again. Yeah. So what are you guys' don'ts, guys?
Just goes off on a whole spiel, and then comes back like, so.
What are your don'ts, guys? What are your do's and don'ts?
Okay, mine are, like, I don't freaking know.
You want me to go on a spiel again? I can go on a spiel again about another thing.
If you
I have
want.
so many things. This will be my rant video of the 122. Are you kidding me? Oh my goodness. You know what actually can go into that? Overpowering character.
Oh my gosh,
Yes.
Like, I hate it when people overpower their characters. I hate that.
I also explained this in probably a past one. Same girl. I don't know. It's kind of weird how we became friends that quickly. Same girl. She called me overpowered because I punched a guy in the face and I said he was bleeding because I punched him in the nose repeatedly.
Oh, I remember this
yes,
story.
overpowered.
Yeah, and I was confused because I was like, isn't that what happens? I was kind of pissed off then because I was like, isn't that what happens when you punch somebody in the face? Like 4 or 5 times? I mean, like, if you don't bleed, something's wrong with your nose, like.
Or you're really, really tiny and can't punch, but...
Yeah, I'm like, I'm pretty sure, cause I have, and Regina has, anger issues. So, if I go off, if she goes off, she's gonna throw some heavy-handed punches. So, why can't I say I punch him repeatedly and make his nose bleed? Is that considered controlling a character?
If, like, you punch them and you say they got a nosebleed, that's kind of an automatic thing that they would get a nosebleed if you punched them in the face.
Yeah, because...
Yeah.
So that wouldn't be controlling, because you're just saying the obvious of what would happen.
Yeah, like, I don't know, I just feel as if it's like... if I was controlling a character, I would do it much better than that. I'd kill a person.
Yeah.
What?
Me.
One thing I hate is when people say that they're, like, at Hogwarts and stuff, and then the next, like, let's say they say, okay, I'm in Gryffindor Tower, and then the next minute they're down at the lake. Like, you do realize the time frame it would take to get from Gryffindor Tower down to the lake. From the 7th floor of the castle, go down these steps, out the castle doors, into the Black Lake. That would take a good 10 to 20 minutes.
Nah,
Yeah, that would take a good.
That would take me
minutes.
an hour. I'm slow.
Yeah, like, but if you like sprinted, it would take you 10 or 20 minutes to get down
if you were,
there.
if you
And
were
it's like,
athletic.
nope, split second.
And if we're athletic.
Or like they say, yeah. Or if they say, like, they went to some place in Hogwarts that's not even there.
Hold up.
What?
What do you mean by that? Because my character has the thing where she goes to this abandoned astronomy tower, which is actually, I think, a thing.
Yeah,
That is a
the
thing.
astronomy
Yeah.
tower, but I'm talking about people that go, like, they say that there's... I saw this in a role play. I'm not... Technically, I'm calling someone out, but technically I'm not, because I just saw this in a role play, and I don't
Call
remember
him
what
Bob.
community it
We'll
was
call him
in.
Bob for now.
Bob said that their character went to the gym in Hogwarts. And I'm like, there's no gym in Hogwarts.
There's a dueling place. Is that considered the gym they mean?
Well, that dueling place
There's
was in the Great
no
Hall.
gymnasium.
They redid the Great Hall for the dueling stuff. If I remember correctly.
I'm sure. I don't know.
I'm pretty sure they did.
I don't know. I just feel like people don't know how to roleplay these days. The proper people don't know.
Yeah, they really just... It's so difficult to find good role-playing partners. Oh my gosh, stop.
I'm telling you right now, I was lucky to get Lazarus. That's what I'm telling you right now. Bro. I was extremely lucky.
Yeah. I have this one roleplay partner that I've had since I started roleplaying Harry Potter. And she's not on the Amino, she's from Virtual Space, but we've been roleplaying since the beginning of October.
Wow.
And we've done like 27 different RPs.
Yeah, I have a friend like that who's like the same, like she's had the same like RP person for like 2 to 3 years, and they're just doing.
I
like,
have that too.
Different people over and over again. It's really cool.
Yeah.
You know, you can never find the person because they always when you say long term, they don't understand what long term is as well.
Yeah.
Also, another thing I want to talk about, there's a difference between long term and short term, because short term is like, okay, we're doing one story. Long term is like, no, I want to do multiple stories, and also I want to do like continue the story for a long time.
Yeah.
One is for a long time. The other is for a short time.
Yeah.
It's obvious.
It's obvious, but they don't get it for some reason. Like sometimes a day can go like about like a month in real time. So it's just like, I don't mean like one day. I mean like I want it to be like more. But hey, let me see when I started role playing with Lazarus. Let me see this. I have to scroll up my stuff now. Two lays. Oh my god. Y'all keep talking. Why y'all stop talking when I stop talking? I'm looking for something. I'm looking up like information. Y'all can keep talking about y'all do's and don'ts.
True. My cat looks like he wants to kill me. I don't have a cat that wants to kill my character. There we go. There's a don't.
Let's talk about pets. Let's talk about people who get pets that make no sense.
Oh my gosh, yes. Like if your pet, if your pet is not a cat, a toad, or an owl, it's not allowed to walk
or a small
into
snake.
Hogwarts.
It's a small.
But what about the rat that Ron had?
No,
Oh,
it's
yeah,
like
rat.
it's rats, cats,
That rhymed.
snakes, small reptiles, frogs, and owls.
Owls. Yeah. Okay, so
why you
there's
have a dragon though?
Yeah, like people are like, I have a dragon, I have a hippogriff, I have
Why you have a
a
wolf though?
freaking, I don't even.
Well,
yeah,
you have
like
one of those
dude.
puffy things.
Hey
Well, the
kiddos, I hate to break it to
pygmy
you, but
class?
you can't have a class 4. You can't have a quadruple X creature as a pet. Look up the Ministry of Magic creature regulations,
Exactly.
March,
I just did a
puffs
bunch
are
of homework.
allowed.
by the way, it was March 18th
What was March 18th?
when I started RPing with Lazarus.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. It's a while. That's a while.
BRB.
Okay. And
Which
what I
one?
hate,
Which one? Alex.
which
okay.
one's the do?
Okay, never mind.
What I also hate is when people make their character an animagus, but they don't, like, they're still in Hogwarts, so they're really young. You can't be a really young like, you can't register. I gotta collect myself, because, of course, the Marauders became unregistered animagus, but in order to be a registered animagus, you have to be you have to be past 17 in order to be registered at animagus. So you have to be in your 7th year.
But aren't there like people who can change into it? Not just like werewolf. There are other people. Who
Yeah,
can
they're
change.
they're metamorphagus.
Yeah.
Something like that. But I'm talking like animagus can't. You can't be an animagus. You can be a metamorphic. Whatever the frick it's called. I don't even know how to pronounce it.
Metamorphosis.
The thing that Tonks was. You can be that. Yeah, I mean for people that are listening. Like, but if you're gonna be an animagus, you can't have your character change into a giant dragon in the middle of the night when she's in her 4th year. Because I'm pretty sure she's not registered. And then, like, if you become an unregistered animagus, that's to me, that's Mary Sue.
Kind of illegal.
Yeah, that's illegal, and it's Mary Sue.
And I also talk about Mary Sue, and what is the other one? Mary Sue and, is it Bob Sue, or what is it?
It's Gary Sue.
Gary Sue and Mary Sue.
Gary Sue and Mary Sue.
Gary Sue.
I have been also called someone has also called my character a Mary Sue because of how she is, but it's not. I don't understand how can she be a Mary Sue when she's not perfect?
Yeah.
A character who has low self-esteem is not considered a Mary Sue.
It's one thing if they have low self-esteem and they're literally perfect in every way. That's completely other thing if they're literally just a normal person with low self-esteem.
Yeah, my character, like she has like I'm dying. She has like I think it's like she has low self-esteem. She doesn't think she's worthy of love. Same here. But at the same time, she doesn't care if she gets called ugly or not.
See, that's not really Mary Sue.
No, the other part when I said her mother and her father died at different ages, they said that was a Mary Sue as well because people's fathers die. People who have their parents killed. It's kind of stupid, but if y'all read the 5 facts about her, she has an aunt who she lives with.
Yeah.
So it's like, okay, my parents died. Her aunt got whooshed away from the family because it kind of switched around where it was a thing where they valued magic to where they started to envy and hate it.
Yeah.
And that's the family-ish thing. And her mother didn't know about the mother. Her mother didn't know about the sister, so she didn't know anything about it. And her mother was like, "Oh, my kid has magic. That's pretty cool." And my kid's magical. That's pretty cool. That's what happened. So it was like, okay, my character, and I got pissed. I keep on getting pissed off when people call my character Mary Sue, or they called her extremely perfect when I said that she same instance where she says that she when she punched somebody hard. But you have to remember, people are strong. Even though you're not like, oh, I can run fast. You can still be upper body strength and have a lot of it.
Yeah.
So. You were gonna say something, Alex?
What?
You were gonna say something?
I just found a whole litmus test on Mary Sue.
Oh.
On Mary Sue characters. So
Let's take it.
if you want to link that somewhere, be like, check to see if your character's Mary Sue first.
Yeah,
Let's do it
let's
real
take it. You should like
It's really
send the
long.
link to that.
No, it's fine. We have time.
Yeah. Should
Oh boy.
you could like send that the
link it in
link
the
to
Skype
it
chat.
and
And I can
yeah,
just
and then
do
we
it from
can
my
all
computer.
take it.
Yeah, link it in the
Yeah,
Skype
let's
chat.
all
and we
take
can
it.
do it.
With the chat. There we go. Oh wait, I have Skype on my computer too. What am I doing? I'm gonna break my computer doing this. Oh well. Yeah, this is really long. I'm just going to warn you.
Fine.
Alright. Tis sent.
Is it in the chat yet? Okay, here it is.
Yeah, I just sent it.
I can do something even better. Watch this. Are you ready to see something cool, guys? Wait.
I'm trying to open my glue and it's not working.
I got it.
Oh, hey, look. Mine's on my computer and my computer won't let me join the chat. So, yeah, and there's 4 different parts that you could choose what parts you use.
Oh, this is a long test.
Yeah, it is.
So,
Whose cat is meowing?
That's
Scarlett's.
mine.
Scarlett, I like your cat.
Oh, thanks. He wants out of my bedroom. But I'm not letting him out of my bedroom because then I have to have my door open. And I can't have my door open and talk about Harry Potter.
let's do this. Let me see something. Okay, so do you see my screen, guys?
Yes.
Hold on. I gotta turn on my iPod. It will unlock it. The good thing about having 2 devices. Okay, yes! You're further than me. I'm still on number 1.
Oh, honey, you can skip number 1. I'm skipping number 1. Let's see.
Okay.
Part 1, all characters. I'm gonna all characters apply to RPG. No, I am not doing a 100 question test.
This isn't 100 questions, though.
It is. Oh, it's 106 questions.
Bloody freaking hell.
What? I'm only seeing 28.
What?
Hold on.
Oh, well.
Let me see how many I have. I
Don't
see.
mind that.
I see one. I think I saw 106. Hold on.
There's 106
Oh,
in
never
there.
mind. Never mind. Never mind.
Mhm.
Never mind. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
And this is the whole thing. I feel as if, like, I'm gonna say this. Your character shouldn't be a person. Your character shouldn't be a person that's like perfect in every way. She has the best grades. He or she has the best grades. He or she is the strongest. He or she is the wisest. He or she has the most money. He's the richest. Because it's boring. Because they have no problems. The whole part of a character development is when a character has issues. Their parents die. Yes, that's why most people kill off adults. That's why most writers kill off adults when they are doing a story, because it gives the character an extra push to do something.
Yeah.
Their characters are dead. Their parents are dead. Okay. You have to work hard. You have to work harder to achieve something without parental guidance. One parent is dead. You have to live on your life without having guidance from either a mothering or a father side. What?
Go ahead.
No, you're fine. I was finished anyways.
I was about to make a reference to the new Pirates of the Caribbean that just came out, but then I was like, no, wait, spoilers.
Yeah.
Please.
Yeah, no spoilers, please. I have not seen it.
Okay, so I can't say it.
Yeah. So
Darn it.
It's like, I don't know. What's another? What's a good example of it? I don't know. It's just
Harry Potter.
Yeah, oh, duh. I just thought of that and I was just like, I'm talking about that. Wait. We are supposed to be talking about that. Yeah, like Harry Potter, the main
The main freaking character.
The main character of the Harry Potter series. He has his parents lost and he has to fight. And he doesn't have the help of being guided by people who actually want to help him.
Or know what they're doing.
Or know what they're doing, correct. And so he has to work himself to the hardest. So yeah, that's why most of the people kill off their characters. But it's also a funny thing when people are so pissed off and they mix up when you Mary Sue with a person when they have killed off their parents.
Yeah.
They mix it up when they say a parent is like, when they think that when both parents are killed, you're automatically considered a Mary Sue, but it's not the case. It makes your character better and it makes your character be able to work harder.
Yeah.
So yeah.
The only time I make it to when my character doesn't have parents is if I'm too lazy to come up with names for more characters.
Like I have names. I have names for the for my mother and father for the.
Yeah, like I do too for mine.
And I just made it just so that they're out of the picture because I felt as if it wasn't. I wanted to make my character be able to, in the Harry Potter world, to have the life exactly like mine. Mine is the mother and father thing, but I wanted her to be able to feel something that made her want to work hard, and also make it a reason why she's a Ravenclaw, where they made Ravenclaw and Slytherin be like extremely split.
Yeah.
Because when you're ambitious, sometimes you let the intelligence part of yourself be overrun by your ambition, and that's what makes people evil.
Yeah.
And that's why people think Slytherin House is evil, because they're ambitious. And I said this before, and it's not the fact of them being evil, it's the fact of them wanting to do whatever it takes to get what they want.
Oh, so this is slightly off topic, but since we're talking about the houses and stuff now, I mean, I want to share my experience of, oh my gosh, hold on. Kylo, stop playing with that. That's really loud. Okay. So,
That's Kylo?
Yes, like Kylo Ren, the evil Sith Lord. But
Kylo Ren's my favorite Disney princess.
Oh my gosh. I just heard what she said.
Oh my god.
I'm sorry. Say that one more time.
I said Kylo Ren is my favorite Disney princess.
Don't say it again.
No. Okay. So anyhow, like I was saying, I remember when I took my very first time ever taking a Sorting Hat quiz. Oh my god, my cat. I'll clean that up in a second. I took a quiz on Playbuzz, and I had no idea what any of it was. I wasn't even in the fandom. I was taking it because my friend wanted to know what house I was in. And I didn't get sorted into a house. It told me I was a Death Eater.
Okay then.
Okay. My cat's an idiot. He was playing with his mouse and threw it across the bedroom and knocked over his water bowl.
Oh no.
Oh my gosh.
Okay.
So if you hear background noises, it's my family. Don't attract a towel. Oh my gosh. The floor is wet.
The floor is level.
What?
Nothing. I didn't say anything.
I heard something.
I don't know. I just feel as if when people take the quizzes, and I want to talk about as a do and don't. in role playing, I hate when people sort their person into Slytherin just because you like being considered evil. And they don't understand what being in Slytherin means.
Yeah.
Well, my character, let me just, since my character is a complete Gryffindor but is in Slytherin, let me just put up her defense for this.
You told me her parents made her go into Slytherin.
Yeah, okay. Just getting that out there. She didn't want it.
Because my character is in Slytherin because at first I made her ask to go in Slytherin. But then I changed it because I felt as if she wouldn't ask us to be in the house, in that house. Not saying that she thought it was evil or anything. She just wouldn't be in the house where a bunch of people would hate her. She got chosen for the house because the sorting hat was torn for almost like 30 minutes on deciding which house she's supposed to be in.
That's a really long time.
Exactly. Because myself, it's the most confusing thing when you have, you're not sure if you are either a Slytherin or a Ravenclaw, because I have took many tests, and they have said on most of the tests that I am 50-50 on each thing.
Yeah, I get the same thing for Gryffindor and Slytherin. It took me literally, how many months? Like 7 months before deciding that I was a Gryffindor.
Same thing with me. It took me it took me until I finally took the Pottermore quiz that I realized that I was a Ravenclaw, and also when I went on another site where they have like all the questions.
Yeah.
And then I realized I was a Ravenclaw because I have a screenshot of it, and I'm gonna pull it up like in like 2 seconds if I can find it properly. And
go ahead.
You can go because I'm looking for it.
Okay. When I first took the Sorting Hat quiz on Pottermore, like when it was the old Sorting Hat quiz, not the new one, I got Slytherin, but I didn't. That's what I stuck with because that was like back in October that I took it. But then I got into taking more stuff and everything, and I'm kind of like, I'm a Slytherin, but I have traits of a Gryffindor. So I made another account and took the quiz on Pottermore with the new version of it. Told me I was a Ravenclaw. I'm like, I'm not anything close to a Ravenclaw. Like, I don't value the traits of a Ravenclaw.
Exactly.
So, to me, Pottermore isn't accurate.
Yeah, and
anymore.
That's another thing that I want to point out. If your character does not value the traits of the house, and or has the trait of that specific house, your character should not be in that house.
Exactly. I value
like for example, if your character like values friendship and loyalty, your character's not going to be in Slytherin.
Probably not.
Yeah.
Your character's going to be in Hufflepuff.
Mew.
Or even at the least Gryffindor.
Yeah, like, me, what do I value? I value cunning, bravery, chivalry, and ambition. So, I'm, like, stuck in between, but I identify as a Gryffindor because Weasleys.
Yeah. Like, for me, I am drawn between creativity, intelligence, ambition, and cunningness.
Yeah.
But I value overall intelligence.
Yeah.
Have you ever heard of the question, if you had a child, would you rather them be nice or be intelligent?
I would rather them be intelligent.
I'd rather have them nice.
Nice.
I'm such a loser because I'm said intelligent.
I'm putting my child as intelligent too. My child can be the meanest person on the block.
Exactly.
But if you have no brain to match that meanness, you cannot be mean.
Exactly.
Like, you can be nice and smart, But
yeah, but you just said
That
nice.
usually, you can be nice and smart. But if I'm
True.
gonna value, if I want a trait over, if I have to choose between two traits, I want my child to be smart.
Yeah, you can be an arrogant prick.
Yeah,
But,
go ahead.
like, I don't care if you're smart like Doctor Strange and you're an arrogant prick. Then basically, you got a miniature Doctor Strange.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I gotta go out of my bedroom real quick. So there's going to be background noises, and I won't be speaking.
Okay. And what about you guys?
Like,
What are some more do's and don'ts for you?
I think I pretty much listed all of them on my end.
What about for you, Alex?
That's gross.
You know you can mute your thing, Scarlett.
Oh, yeah.
So what is yours, Alex?
What?
What are your do's and don'ts to you?
Please respond and please don't be a jerk. That's basically it. Because I could care less whether or not you respond in one sentence.
Don't be a jerk OOC or don't be a jerk in general.
Just don't be a jerk in general.
Because Regina likes to be a bitch. Excuse me,
No, because you could have a completely jerk OC and have that just be a part of their character, and that's fine. But if you're gonna be a jerk person and just be like, no, I'm not gonna role play with you because you're in this house or whatever, that's not okay. You're acting like a two-year-old.
No, that's kind of a stupid thing. I don't mind when people are Hufflepuffs because I actually like Hufflepuffs. They're pretty cool because I think Slytherins like Hufflepuffs in general. And that was one of the funny things J.K. Rowling did when Draco didn't like Hufflepuffs, which is kind of weird because most of the time Slytherins do like Hufflepuffs because they're loyal. And I don't like people. Only people I don't like really are Gryffindors. I don't like Gryffindors because they're just like, eh.
I take offense to this.
No,
I
don't.
do as well.
Oh, no, I didn't mean it like that. I just meant like they're just always like, I'm gonna save the day. Just sit down.
I don't think I'm gonna save the day.
I'm like, just sit down.
I'm too lazy to save the day.
Exactly. There's always like Gryffindor that's like, I'm gonna save the day. No, sit down. Sit down, bro. And not always. I'm not saying all Gryffindors are like that because that'd be stereotyping. There's always, I just said there's always that one or two person. There's one or two people that are like, I'm gonna save the day. And I'm like, you're not gonna save nothing. What you gonna save is it's like $5 off of that coupon that you have. You can sit down. That's all you're gonna save. You might save your own life, but that's it. You ain't gonna save no one else's. And I always hate when they're cowards too. Like Ron. I don't like Ron. Love the Weasley twins. Just hate Ron.
Yeah, the Weasley twins and Percy are amazing.
Let's not talk about Ron.
Yeah.
We'll talk about him next week when we talk about our top 5 and our least favorite characters.
Yes.
What else?
I'm just asking about the top characters. Is it possible, if we have time, is it possible to do our top 10?
Today?
I don't have top 10.
Like on our next podcast.
We are. We're going to do our top 10. Oh, I might as well just get the preview now because we're almost done talking about them, and we're going to talk about the new group requirements. In the next week's podcast, we're going to be talking about our top 10 and our top 10 favorite characters in Harry Potter, and also reasons why behind it, and also our least favorite 5. So basically, have 15 characters altogether.
That's a lot of things.
Yeah, because I want to talk about it because I feel like it's going to be a cool topic to talk about. And also afterwards, I want to talk about I want to talk about first the houses as individuals. So hopefully I'll have around 4 people on that day. We have about 3 people on that day, and we can each talk about the house we are in and represent, because we would have Scarlet be Gryffindor, we would have Alex probably be Hufflepuff, and Abby Ravenclaw, and Lily Snow can be us Slytherin.
Why would I be in Slytherin?
I mean, you're going to explain Slytherin.
Sorry.
Sorry, I tuned out. What am I doing? Sorry, I was replying to
because I want to talk about the 4 houses next week, but I also want to talk about our top 10 characters in the book.
Okay.
Because I want to get in more depth. I want to get in deeper into the topics of actually speaking and actually talking about the houses, because I feel as if people know the houses and understand what traits they are, but don't know how to put them in perspective, if that makes any sense.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So, final topic that we have today is actually something that I wanted to put in effect a long time ago, and I felt that needed to be dealt with a long time ago, and I want to deal with it now since I'm in somewhat of power. I want to... It sounds so mean, like I hate the people. Disclaimer, I don't hate Gabby.
What up?
Or Max. Or any of those people. I just want to say, why I don't like a certain thing. Because there's been a lot of things happening with the group chats. And I hate that all of them are dead. And they're either A, dead, B, not role-playing in any way, they're just talking OOC the whole entire time, or C, they're just unorganized and don't know what to do. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Let me stop sharing my screen, because there's no point to sharing the screen. Stop sharing. Because I basically want to do a thing where everyone who wants to make a group chat, I want them to be able to make the group chat, but I want them to follow certain rules when they make it. When you open up the group chat, you know how you have a thing where it says the description of the group chat?
Mm.
I want to make a template, and I want to post it on the template, and I want to make it so that people can understand, and make it so that it'll be easier for everyone to go by. So basically, I want to make it so that it says what era the roleplay is in, what year the roleplay is in, what characters are in it, canon and non-canon. The only reason I say non-canon as well is because I want people to be able to understand who is playing which character.
Yeah.
And if they're not on that certain day, they can be played by somebody else. I really don't care. You can decide that yourself. The plot of the roleplay, because some people have no plot, and I need to understand. I need to say that perfectly fine. You don't even have to have a long paragraph plot. Just have an idea of what you want to roleplay. I don't mind jumping into roleplays, but I hate when people jump into it and they don't know what they're doing.
Yeah. I hate that too.
Because if I'm like, okay, where do you want to start? Setting, train, plot. Do we hate each other? Are we friends? Are we enemies? Are we people who just dislike each other? Are we best friends? Are we boyfriend and girlfriend? I don't care. Just tell me what we are, and we can start from there. A basis, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, and also, I want to have the plot thing, and I want to also put rules. Now, this is up for the creator of the chat to decide, and I want to make that clear that you have to follow the community guidelines. Because you have to follow the community guidelines, and also a main rule that I want to put into there is somebody has to be there. I want to make it so that in 48, I want to either make it in 48 hours or 72 hours. If your chat goes, non-active for 3 days, I want to delete the chat. But I'm not sure if that's good or bad. What do you guys think?
I'm not sure.
When you roleplay with somebody, how long does it take you if they don't respond in how long and how many days? When do you leave the chat?
I leave the chat after 3 days. Like, I'll send them a message the first day they haven't responded. I'll be like, hello? And then the second day I'll be like, hey. And then third day I'll be like, okay, I'm leaving the chat. If you decide to become active and want to roleplay, then message me. But I'm leaving this. And then I leave.
Okay. What about you, Scar? What about you, Lily?
Honestly, it's a lot longer for me than just 3 days. I give them at least, I would say, like, no more than 8 days. At least.
I usually give people a long time. Because I noticed that people are not online, especially with Lazarus. He wasn't on like every day. He was on like periodically at like around like 10 to 12 days at a time. But it's like different. It's like different rules for different people. Because if your roleplay is well and you're like giving like detailed, like you can't fit it in a whole box. It has to be like see more. The see more option, I don't mind waiting for that.
Yeah,
response.
if it's like that, then
But if
I'll
it's
wait.
like a semi-lit, if it's a semi-lit things you can respond in like one day, I'm gonna leave.
Yeah.
I'm gonna leave and I'm gonna be like, okay, bye. Because I haven't found a roleplay partner yet. By the way, I'm still looking for one. If anyone wants to holla, I'm still looking for one because I'm bored. And,
I can.
Who said I can?
Oh no.
That would be Lily.
Lily. You're semi-lit, correct?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, Regina. I'm sorry. I always see Liam out of
And I'm younger than you too. I like the math.
Thank
I
you.
like the authority. I like it a lot. Okay, I'll try you out and see how it is.
That's fine.
Cause like I don't know, I have no time and I'm also doing if you ever heard of the selection series, I'm doing that.
Oh gosh. I've like read a few pages of the first book.
It's amazing. It is
got bored.
amazing. Are you serious? You got bored?
Yeah. Yeah, I got
Oh
bored.
my gosh, nah, it's amazing. Especially the one, oh my goodness, I cried. I cried when I was reading the one. I was like, because everyone I loved died. Oh my gosh.
Oh? The spoiler.
You're not gonna read it?
Oh, true.
You said it was boring.
Yeah. Another series that's boring is the Throne of Glass series.
What?
That series is real. Throne
What?
of Glass. It's the Throne of Glass series by Sarah J. Maas. It is so boring. Like, the first book was okay,
I'm gonna be honest.
but the second book was like...
I'm gonna be completely honest. Everyone likes her. I don't like her. I don't like her work. I feel like she's very boring.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
I don't
it
read
is
her.
boring. Like, the first book was good. Like, I suffered through reading it because I had nothing else to do. But I got the second book and I read through that and holy plot twist, Batman. But then I got to the third book and I was like, this is really boring.
What are you talking about?
I'm talking about the Throne of Glass series by
I like how
Sarah
she
J.
said
Maas.
Batman, and then I read Batman as I'm responding to people.
Batman? Question mark?
I'm like, she was like Batman. I was like, oh, okay.
Oh yeah, holy plot. I forgot I said Batman. That just kind of came out. Holy plot twist, Batman. Ha ha. Knee slapper.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a loser.
Yeah, and that's basically it. I want to do like sort of somewhat of a purge of the chat because I feel as if there's a bunch of dead chats and it's becoming messy and it's becoming disgusting.
I agree.
And also, I want to ask you guys all this question, and even when Lily posts this in tomorrow, I want to ask you guys, and I want you to put in the comment section of the thing. How am I doing?
Like,
As a leader, how
As
am
a
I
leader?
doing?
you're doing good.
Because I feel as if I'm doing nothing.
I say the only thing I say is that maybe have there be like more challenges and stuff, and more stuff for like the community to do.
I'm trying, and that's what I'm working on right now. I'm working on the summer ball, and I'm trying to work on it, but the other leaders are not on all the time, so it's just me working on it. And Gabriella's on, but she's not on, and she's working on the newsletter. And I'm just like, I don't have anyone. So, and the creators are not on either. So my plan is, in the future, I want to get 3 new curators.
I volunteer as tribute.
No, I'm not taking.
I'm just saying.
Because I'm trying to get 3 people that are really, really good and are always on. And I was trying to get Golden Forest, actually.
Yeah, and then she left.
And then she flippin' left.
Yeah.
I'm always on, like, every day.
Yeah, same.
I want to do application kind of things, you know what I mean?
Oh, okay.
I think you should.
Yeah, that's what I'm just saying. Like,
I want to get 3 new people to be the the curator of it, of the HPRP Amino, because there's not enough people who are part of it.
Yeah.
And there's 2 leaders. There's 3 leaders, including me. There's 3 leaders, and one is never on. The other one is working on another project that I assigned her to, and the curator I never see and never have talked to in a while, and I'm not calling them down and I'm not bashing them. I just don't see them anymore, and it kind of pisses me off that I don't see the creators at all. Because even though I am the leader of like 4 different communities, I still have enough time to go to each community and see what is wrong with it.
Yeah. Like, I think that.
Go ahead, Scarlett.
Okay, I think the creators and leaders that we have, they all need to be active, because you're the only one that's freaking active and doing, like, that I see actually on and posting stuff. Yeah, Gabriella, whatever her name is, she posted a couple things, yes, but she posts stuff, like, once every few months, question mark?
I mean, I never posted. I was just, before I became a creator or anything, I never posted anything. I just was there. I was always.
Yeah, you were there.
And you saw me because I was always like, an active person. I was always like front and center.
Exactly.
But I wasn't just like I wasn't Golden Forest, and I wanted her so badly to become a curator, because I felt as if she would have been perfect for the job.
Yeah.
And she left. I was pissed off. I was kind of sad that she left. I don't know. I want to make curator applications, and I want to elect 3 creators, because I feel as if they need to be active. You must be on all the time, and I need help with planning the summer ball.
Yes.
Because I want to do it obviously before summer ends, because I want to have new challenges.
Then you might want to do it soon, because I go back to school next month.
Same.
Same, but I don't know what to do for it, because I'm trying my best to do it, but I have so much things to do.
Yeah.
I don't know what to do. I'm trying to figure out a theme for it. I want a theme, but I don't know what the theme should be.
Yeah, then what you do the creator applications within the next week. That way you can get everything set up, and then you have a bit of time to choose the creators, and then you can get everything set up by the end of July.
You guys help me with a theme after we get off of this.
Yeah, I
want you to help me with a theme.
I can absolutely do that.
Okay. Because that's what I need to figure out, is a theme for it, and then I'll be ready and I can plan for it very easily.
Yeah.
And I want to make it I want to be I don't know. But I'll get done, and I'll just end it now. Because we've talked for about...
Yeah, I was about to say an hour and a half.
An hour.
About an hour.
And a half. 1:34, I think it was. I just looked.
Was it an hour and 30? Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow, an hour and 4 minutes. It's pretty cool. So yeah, that's it for the live stream, guys. I'm really happy about it. I really think that we did cool. I know who they are. I know who they are. I was reading the live chat and I read it and I know who they are and it's funny to me. Thank you guys for watching. Hope to see you guys next time, guys. Next time, obviously, we'll be talking. I told you already in the earlier in the live stream. If you weren't here and you were just turning into the last bit of it, we will be talking about the top 10 people and also diving in more into the different houses and explaining what the houses actually are. Even though people usually know what they are, but we want to dive deeper into what actually makes a person who is in that specific house be in that specific house. I'm really happy, guys. This is really going good. I can't wait to see you guys next stream. Bye.
Bye.
Adios.
Boy.
Bye.